Skylar, I want to show you um, how to do the simpler version of a calculator as well, and also how to do a drop-down list like this. So start with the drop-down list. All you have to do is you go like this. You click on the cell you want the list. You go to data. You go to data validation. Sometimes this appears differently, but you want to go data validation. Then select list. Then you select what the and from where you want the list at, and then you basically say okay, and then that's your list right there. That's what I did here. All right, and so, but then let's look at this. So this just has numbers, operators, then second number, right? And then the math magic happens over here. And so, but let me undo that. So this is just a bunch of if-else statements in here, kind of labeled in a weird way. That's just the way Excel does it. Let me show you. But before I get to that, I just want to show you some basics. So if I do like right here, you hit escape if you're to get out of like a situation where it's starting to, I don't know, so you go to this bar right up here, say equals, then you enter the cell right there. They say that. Then you do your math operator next, like minus, a dash for minus, the slash for divide, the star for multiply, or the plus. Those are just the basic operators, right? And then your second cell operator, then you hit enter. Boom, and that's so I did I2, which is I2 plus M2, which is, so that's M2, and so that's M2, which is the row 2. So these are your columns, so this is your row, and that's that. Okay, so let's go over the, and then, so that was add. If I did subtract, just, boom, enter, that'll be the result of that. All right. Then if I change the number, it changes that. If I accidentally hit that guy. All right. And then for this, break it down. So it says, so it's if K3 equals a positive or like a plus, then this is an if else for then for Excel. This is how Excel does it. If this, then sum that. Then if it equals subtract, then sum that. If it equals multiply, then sum and then do that operation. If it equals the division symbol, then do that operation. And if it's an unknown thing, then and that's just basically, if it's none of that, then it's an else. Then just do that. So if none of these are true, then hit unknown operator, right? So boom. And I can demonstrate the unknown operator by giving it some garbage. unknown operator. So that's kind of like a catch-all. So if someone just starts playing around and putting garbage in there, and then if you want to lock your program, you can do there's a secure. I always have to look it up every time, but that's how you do a list, and that's how you do the operations, and that's how an if else statement works in Excel. And you can get more complicated, but that's the basics. Then if you want to secure your program so people can't change it, mess with it, you go to is it data validation? Clear circle and is it this guy? Is it every time I have to view automate developer? It's in here somewhere. I have to look it up again every time. It's called Protect Excel page sheet. And deal with the password and all that stuff too. Go to Review tab and select Protect. Okay, go to Review tab. Review tab. I didn't think it'd be in. Okay, and then you hit Protect Sheet. Okay, and then you say. Basically, in here it says, protect sheet and contents of locked cells. You can put password in there if you want. I'd be careful with passwords because they tend to be forgotten. So, but, if it's that important of information, you can always put password in there. Select locked cells. You don't have to lock everything. You just select, the ones you care about. You can say the whole sheet. Select unlock cells, and then or you just like unclick that and it'll just like lock everything down. Yeah, so and that's that. But yeah, so if I hit that right now, it'd be locked. So if someone wanted to go in there and so if I wanted to do that, it gives me the warning, hey, you locked, it's protected. So if I want to, so I can't do anything with it. It's protected. So that's a way to ensure that someone doesn't mess with your formatting or, it's normally accidental, but it also prevents intentional. But, if you don't password protect, but, then I just hit unprotect sheet, then I can start messing around again. So there you go. That is that. Have a good day.